3 Golden Eagles for War Thunder. Link in the description. Hello you sex beast and welcome back to War Thunder. Okay, this sounds a little bit different, I gotta admit. I did change out the sock. With the last video you guys didn't really enjoy the sound of no sock on the microphone. It was kind of exaggerating the S's and popping the P's. Hopefully it should be fixed by now. But this is not what this video is about. Indeed, this is kind of an update on a couple of things that's regard to the channel. We're going to talk about streaming schedules, we're going to talk about Patreon changes, and we're going to talk about the next big project. So let's get right into it, shall we? Right, first point of the list is my streaming and upload schedule. Now, as most of you know by now, I do 3 War Thunder videos every week. That is not going to change. And indeed, not even the dates are going to change. At least for the most part, I try to upload them every Tuesday, every Thursday and every Saturday. That's a schedule I had up until now, and this is going to stay. However, there's going to be more. There's going to be even more content, not on YouTube itself, but on Twitch. I have finally started doing regular Twitch streams again, and we're going to do 3 streams every week as well, on, you guessed it, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Which means that out of the 7 days in the week, you're going to get 6 days of MikeGoesBoom. You're going to get so fed up with me. That does leave one day open, which is Sunday. Now, probably I'm going to use Sunday just as a rest day, just a day where I don't do anything. But of course, if I have any ideas, I might do some videos on that. Alright, the next point on our list are the Patreon changes. For those of you who don't know, I do have a Patreon page under patreon.com/MikeGoesBoom. Now, on this page I have 3 different tiers of, well, pledge rewards, so to speak. The first tier, which is unlocked at $1, was, up until now, as a Patreon, you will get early ad-free access to my videos, as well as access to all of the Patreon-only posts and messages. And this is where the change is going to come in. Now, only 3 patrons are affected by this at the moment. To you, I want to apologize, but here's the thing. Due to my, well, lifestyle and my workflow, I don't really tend to do videos too early before release. I'm kind of impatient. I like to do them either a day before or on the day they are supposed to be released. Even this video that you're listening to right now is being recorded at 1 PM on the 28th of July. Yeah. I'm kind of a guy that does everything at the last possible time, which is very bad when it comes to schoolwork, but let's not talk about schoolwork. Pretty much, this means that I rarely actually upload anything to Patreon at any significant time before it actually comes out to the broader public. So there's not really a point in having that reward there if I'm not going to give it to you. So I'm going to remove that reward. I might change it up with something else. I might do some Patreon only videos, just some short clips, maybe previews of projects that I'm working on. Get your opinions out of that, but well, at least you're not going to get any early full videos anymore, simply because I just don't really do them before I upload them. The second stage is also going to receive a little bit of a change. The word at this stage was, at this stage I will add you to my War Thunder friends list so that we can play together on the weekends, and I will also grant you access to my chat room on our TeamSpeak server. Now, we still have the TeamSpeak server, by the way, it's going strong, well, strong so to speak. Here's a little history. A couple of, well, it was quite a long ago. It might have been over a year now. We started a TeamSpeak channel, me and a couple of other War Thunder YouTubers, which was with the design in mind to have a place for us all to come together and to do collaborations if we needed someone without having to individually message people. Sadly, that kind of fell through. The only people that are really using the TeamSpeak are myself, Digital Digging, Squire sometimes, and the Orange Doom I think is there from time to time. But we're never on at the same time, we're not really quite regular. And even myself, whilst I'm the main admin, I'm the one who pretty much created the TeamSpeak server from scratch. I'm the one that's paying for it as well. I'm not really on there. to mod except for when I need something or when I'm recording with another YouTuber. So it doesn't really make sense to send you guys there if I'm not using it myself, if you get the meaning that I'm trying to convey here. So that is also going to get changed. Pretty much it's just the first part is going to remain, add it to my War Thunder playlist, and we can play together. Nah, but I'm going to take out the TeamSpeak channel access thingy. But you know what I mean. Alright, and that's everything pertaining to Patreon. Now to the last point of our list of things that I want to talk about today. Our next big project. Yes. Now, I did say that my next Blueprints episode was going to be the comparison of the Sherman tanks. And it might still be. Here's the thing. I do have all of the 75mm Sherman tanks unlocked and fully researched, which means that I can at any point start doing the testing for those and do a video comparison. I still can't do the 76mm Sherman, so I still need to unlock some, I still need to ace pretty much all of them, which at the moment just can't really do. I'm a bit, yeah. This week has been busy, to say the least. But anyways, but I thought, hey, let's give you guys a choice. I am currently planning on a couple of big projects. Well, one of them not so big, is more like a collaboration, but it's going to be a different game than War Thunder, so it's kind of is big. Because it would pretty much mean the first game that we ever... Not quite the first game, but the first game we would really invest into that's not War Thunder. So, drumroll please. Oh, by the way, I'm going to poll you guys. You guys are going to decide what is coming. Well, they are all coming technically, but you guys are going to decide what I'm going to work on first. So, on the top right corner you should see a info card. There you can click on that if you're on the PC, and I think on tablets as well. You can click on that and select the option that you want to, well, see. So, the big topics, the big projects that I was talking about are the following. Of course, as I said before, the Sherman 75mm comparison video. This video is going to take all of the M4 Sherman variants that have the 75mm M3 gun, if I'm not mistaken, and put them head to head, comparing hull mobility, actually the hulls, the armor. Well, penetration is going to be the same since the gun is exactly the same across all of the tanks, just with the difference that some tanks get also access to APCR. I'm pretty much going to compare them and see which one of them is actually the best and the one you guys should invest in, if at all, because the Shermans are kind of weak. The second project is Verdun. I did buy Verdun, by the way, for those of you who don't know, Verdun is a World War I FPS. A quite realistic one, so to speak. It features a lot of trench combat. For those of you who follow Squire, you've probably seen that game before on his channel. And I might be doing videos with Squire on this, with Squire. God. With Squire. I might be doing videos with Squire on this game, so if you want to see some gameplay of Verdun together with Squire, where we just both kind of probably fail and die a lot, vote on that option. And finally, a new series. Now, this is an idea I've had that might actually be very, very interesting. So a lot of people have asked me to compare vehicles in the game, stuff like Bf-109 versus Spitfire, P-51 versus Bf-109, Bf-109 versus Focke 190. I am saying Bf-109 a lot, I know, it's probably one of the planes that's going to be featured the most in this series. But the general consensus is this: I've devised a little sort of challenge series of different tasks to compete in to see which one performs better at which tasks. These tasks include a race through the custom game mode, dogfights at low and high altitude, meaning around 1 km or 2 km altitude, and then 5 km altitude, which is where the Bf-109 should technically be a little better, and a whole lot of other stuff to test armaments, stuff like that, 1v1s. And this series is going to be, well, this series is going to include one or more other YouTubers, because I'm going to need some decent pilots to pull this one off. Because, well, the main point of the challenge is to be one guy is playing one aircraft and the other guy is playing the other aircraft. And not only is it going to be a show of who is the best pilot and who can outplay the other the best, it is also going to, well, show which aircraft is better at which situation, and hopefully teach you guys how to employ your aircraft more favorably. I'm not going to give too many details away just yet. I'm not going to talk about who might be featured in this, or, well, I did talk about a lot of aircraft, but if this poll goes through, if this is actually the winner of the poll, I might actually do another poll to see which aircraft comparison you want to see first. I'm talking a lot of my ass, I'm sorry, I'm just excited, okay? I'm really excited for what's coming in the summer. So these are the three options. Go into the polls, tell me what you want to see first, and I'll be keeping a close eye on that. And that's pretty much all I have to talk about today. We are going to review the contest entries for the War Thunder YouTuber contest very soon. I still have to go through those, and yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about. Guys, tell me in the comment section down below what you think of these ideas, if you have any suggestions that you want to make regarding any of these topics, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, like this video if you did, subscribe if you're around here, and my name has been MikeGoesBoom. Thanks for watching! Oh god, that was horrible.
You can lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lies with your shattered frame of mind, or instead